scarlet blaze, severing the past.
Witam was serdecznie. Idziemy dalej.
After a furious march, Edelgard's army restores a measure of peace to the imperiled lands of Hrym, only to learn of a revolt at Fort Mercius, staged by the deposed Duke Ire. The disturbance in Hrym was but a feint to give those who slither in the dark time to capture Mercius, and eventually the capital of Enbar. But Edelgard moves to thwart them.
Have you heard, Duke Ire? Viscount Minya has hastened from afar to join your cause. Our houses, Fenya and Menya, share a distant blood ancestor. And now we stand together again to save the Empire from her plight.
Hastened from afar with what? That miserable smattering of soldiers? From what I hear, Menya's heir is a rabid supporter of the Emperor. Are you certain the father is not being foisted on us just to get him out of the picture?
Absolutely not. And besides, all of House Fenya is united behind you. If we appeal to the other lords jointly, I'm certain a multitude of troops will flock to Fort Mercius.
I should hope so. I've no idea why they'd side with that pathetic excuse for an emperor. Only I, Ludwig von Eyre, can restore Adrestia to its former glory.
About those mages, they say they want to, alter the fort's defenses?
Fine, fine. Let them do as they wish. So long as we're outnumbered, we must embrace creative solutions. Edelgard will strike the moment we give any indication we're after the capital. We'll lure her troops inside, then dispose of them all at once. It will be an easy victory.
I always knew you were a brilliant tactician. They will never see it coming. Now, if we might discuss key posts in your future administration.
I can only hope Her Majesty is weak and foolish enough to be so ensnared. It was never my intent to divide the Empire in war. That's not what I wanted. If she'd said one word, indicating there might be a place for me, none of this would have been necessary. Enough. I must purge my mind of such thoughts. I must win. I must prevail over her. And if I cannot, you must be the one to cut me down, Ferdinand.
Edelgard, do you have a moment?
Of course, Ferdinand, but please keep it short.
It is about my father. My pleas for a fair trial cost you time and delayed his sentencing. It also gave the Knights of Seiros an opening to conduct their raid, which provided him ample opportunity to stage an escape. I am to blame for all that has transpired.
Let me hurry you along to the point, if I may. What are you going to do about it? Or, more likely, what do you want me to do about it?
Put me in the field when we retake Fort Mercius, and permit me to rectify my own mistake. Will you allow me that?
I was wondering when you'd ask. Don't worry, I've already made the arrangements. But you mustn't do anything reckless. You will stick to the battle plan, and that is a direct order.
Ah, Edelgard, you are the very picture of reason, the very epitome of wise stewardship.
Enough. You can gush over me after the battle if you still feel the urge. We've no idea how things will go after all, and you may be in a very different mood.
True. All the same, I am grateful. Thank you.
You can come out, Hubert. I know you're listening.
I came to give you the latest report, Your Majesty, but decided to wait until this other business reached its conclusion.
Then you know what must be done. Make sure he's given protection.
Oh, I will if I find the time. You do keep me quite busy after all.
You've found a way to take care of them?
I can assure you, those cretins will rue ever setting foot in Her Majesty's fortress. They wanted thick walls, and we will give them the thickest ones a coffin can provide.
This is our chance to decimate the forces of those who slither in the dark.
Uff. O, jest tam trochę tego. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Raz, 2, 3, 4. Raz. No chyba 7 tam było, bo ta 8 to była główna. Fabularna kampanii. Okej, Battle Suggestions.
I have an idea.
Increase maximum activity points, training points.
Hey, so hear me out.
Proszę,
I'll do what I can.
chcę mieć więcej treningu. Okej. Jak zawsze. Pierw pójdziemy do training instructor i jedziemy tam z koksem. Oj, jest tutaj coś master. The Edelgard już nie. O. Ale tak i tak już wszyscy są. No nic. Już wszyscy akurat są na treningu.
In a word, uneventful.
I imagine
Dobrze. Jeden to Petra potem.
I think we both enjoyed that.
Jeszcze może jeden jakiś level do góry.
It's okay, right. I doubt I could ever achieve that much alone.
Nice. Okej, Petra ma już drugą gwiazdkę.
Honestly, that was kind of lousy.
Okej.
I think we both enjoyed that.
Znowu tylko nice. Tak.
Training together isn't always easy.
O, teraz był perfekt.
Come at
of course.
Just think of what we might accomplish in the next
No, Petra jeszcze trochę.
I'll remember. Not that they're.
2 treningi. Nie wiem, czy ona się tam wyrobi.
We must work together and
Albo...
We were both
Jest, mastered. Okej.
A new.
I git. To teraz acquire class. Jest Petra. I ona będzie dancer.
This is a way.
Tak. Nie. Dobrze, mamy.
Can't wait to see how you do.
A teraz idziemy do kuchni. I są wszystkie pasywki też. Zjemy. No to zjem, aby pasywki dostać. Proszę, perfekcyjnie.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Znowu. O. To sobie zjemy. O, rybka. Dobrze.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Co my teraz zjemy, to mamy weapon durability. Możemy ciebie. No mieszaj, mieszaj, panie.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
No to nie mam kasy. O, get fix work the start of battle.
I know.
Okej.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
I to nie mogę. Ciebie zjemy. Jeszcze 3 punkciki tam miałem, ta? Ach, perfekcyjnie. To jest też jakaś ryba.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Okej. Greatly fix awakening at start. Tak, ciebie. No, mieszaj. Mieszaj tego bigosa. To jest stek. Pokrojone na kawałki. Medium rare.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
A, już mamy chyba wszystko ugotowane. Tak. Jedyne to. Albin berries.
Come back whenever
Okej,
you're hungry.
sprawdźmy. Item shopkeeper.
I carry a little of everything here.
Tomato, peanuts. White trout. Nie,
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
nie ma. Dobrze. To sprawdźmy, co tutaj wszystko mamy. Raz, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okej. Defeat Survivor, Lord, Trickster i Bow Knight. Okej.
I'm ready to be
Petra.
battling.
A tutaj... Monikę.
Lady Edelgard.
Jedziemy.
Let's earn our keep.
I will be doing my part for victory.
I will do all that I can.
Jedziemy. Mocny start. 300 000. 689. Wow. Okej. Wy... Działajcie z nim.
I've got this.
A ja tutaj pójdę na dół. Tam jest Trickster. Mam cię.
Time to get going.
Defeat one enemies. Jasne. No. Oj, oj, oj! I cia! Okej, to już jest nasze. Tutaj jest ich dużo.
Show me what you're capable of.
Retreat!
Perfect execution, wouldn't you say?
I ciach, 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 ciach.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Okej, i tego.
I've got this.
7 jeszcze. Mam. Okej.
Right on.
I ciach, 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 ciach.
You're done. This is just the beginning.
You are equal to you. You must be returning with me to Bridget.
Ooh la la.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
This could be a challenge.
O, już. Szybciutko.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Side quest 7. There is X.
I won't.
Dziękuję. Za kasiachy, za wszystko. Mam punkt treningu.
Our scouts have returned from Fort Mercius. There's less movement than we anticipated. That likely means the former Duke Eyre wants us to attack the fortress to make up for his disadvantage in troop strength.
The numbers don't lie. One needs 3 times the forces of their enemy to claim a castle in a siege. Although, that's if you attempt to take it head on.
So, do we have a plan or what? I mean, Fort Mercius is basically impenetrable.
Nie do końca.
Actually, this one time we came home well after curfew and had to try and sneak back in. Turns out there was no way in. The guards mistook us for bandits, and Father shouted at us until he lost his voice. Good times.
The good news is that we have learned of a passage into the fort which has been kept secret since its construction. The bad news is that Eyre likely also learned of the passage when he was Prime Minister. Unless his reason has completely taken flight, the man will take some sort of measures to defend it.
The fortress is huge in size. We should organize small teams and be attacking from many points. If we achieve success, we can open the gates from the inside and be giving the enemy a surprise.
It only serves other regions if the Empire starts shedding Empire blood. We should find a resolution that minimizes casualties on both sides.
Is this the part where I chime in? Because, if you want to coax someone out of hiding, breaking down the door is the wrong way to go about it. That'll only push them further into their shells, so I think we should try talking to them instead.
Is it just me, or is our corner of the world an uncontrolled mess?
Why don't we just put all of your plans into action? You've got the numbers to do it. We can sneak soldiers in, use the secret passage, talk it out, and apply brute force all at the same time. As long as one of those approaches works, we'll win.
That's actually not a bad plan, and it didn't even come from me. Amazing! I mean, the brute force part is a little risky, but I dare say you're learning.
An intriguing idea.
But what about the hostages? If we force our way in, they're likely to be killed.
I will not permit that to happen. And while my father may be a fallen noble, he is still a noble, and not the sort of man to start butchering innocent people when the tides turn.
I pray you are right, Ferdinand. Though I believe you never know what a person is capable of until they act. We will proceed with this plan at once, adapting as the situations dictate. We cannot fail. Not here. Not now.
Okej. Ona sobie tam będzie łaziła, spoko. Ciebie weźmiemy. Dziękuję, ciebie weźmiemy. Jest ten drink, dobrze. Tu jakiś prezent. Coffee beans. Nie mam coffee beans. No i lecimy od razu dalej. Potem to też będzie mała walka jeszcze. 500 przeciwników muszę załatwić. Spoko. Petra, będzie Kasper. I zamiast ciebie będzie Dorotea.
Let's earn our keep.
Oh yeah, it's time to fight!
Oh yeah.
I'll help you to the best of my ability, meager though it may be.
Here it comes!
500 przeciwników, ta? Spoko.
You're done!
Mamy.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
I ciach. Dawać mi tutaj. I ciach. Okej. I moje.
Don't mind if I do.
Ile mam? 335. Jeszcze. Ciach, 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 ciach. Już mamy poniżej. Wow. O kurde. Panie, co ty mnie tak atakujesz? Mamy ciebie.
The stronghold's ours.
O, Dorota jest ze mną. Ulala.
Let's go.
Tutaj musimy śmignąć. I... Ciach, 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 ciach. Dobrze. Steve, gdzie tu uciekasz? Mam cię. Side mission successful. To jeszcze sobie otworzymy.
We're not losing to anyone.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Ja wiem.
This is just the beginning.
Somehow, this doesn't surprise me at all.
Let's see if this plan works.
Snajperek jest. Ja tam już idę. Lecie snajperkuś. I cia! Jeszcze 25. I mamy. O, Anaximados.
Let's carve a swath through the
Okej. Więc...
I've got the battlefield.
Enemy War Commander.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Gdzie ty jesteś?
We'll give it a shot.
To jesteś ty? Już się pojawiłeś? No. I jedziemy. Mamy cię. Wow.
I can't take my eyes off you when you fight.
Dun, 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 dun. Już? Tak. Okej.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Tu i mamy cię. Siema. Ciach. Gdzie on jest? Tu. O, ho, 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 le. I... Wszyscy swojego ultimate'a włączymy. Proszę, i mamy. Misja zakończona.
That's a massive victory.
Mhm. 41 level. Ładnie. A, ja mam 56. Dziesięć koła. Okej. Mamy też otwarte. Better would like to suggest a better plan. Make it slightly to deepen bonds with ally. Dobrze, ta. Okej. Ambrozja. Tutaj musimy jeszcze załatwić parę osób. Extra quests. Wicekurier i Nan. Okej. Zamiast Dorotea będzie Bernadetta. Zamiast Kaspra będzie... kto? Manuela.
The fight starts now. I'll do what I've got to do. That's it.
United, we are unbeatable.
Okej. Idźcie proszę wszyscy na niego. Kurde, teraz tutaj na dół. A byłem tam dopiero. I tam jeszcze. O, w mordę. To wiecie co? Ile trauda? Bo ty szybka na pewno będziesz. Orders. Na niego. Nie poczęć tylko zatrzymać. Nie. Ciach, 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 ciach. Okej.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Nie. Kurde, arrived, no.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
Ale może tak specjalnie też zrobili, że musiał jeden dopaść, żeby on się pojawił. I ciach, 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 ciach. O, już cała misja. Dobrze. Szesnaście koła. Nie idzie piechotą. Jeszcze troszkę. Go to the rescue. To zaś? Approach the enemy? Wow, ale... Nie, tu bez przesady, no.
Just turn me loose already.
Let's earn our keep.
None will stand between us and the bright new future I envision.
Yeah, we can win this.
Musimy was załatwić, okej. I ciach. Mam cię. Wy wszyscy na niego. Mam cię.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I ciach, 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 ciach.
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut.
A wy idźcie, jak już tam załatwiliście na nią. Musimy ciebie załatwić. Oj, ciach.
Watching you fight is like poetry in motion.
I mam cię. Teoretycznie teraz z inną bronią bym musiał załatwić go.
Take a breather.
Ciach.
I'll take over. I yield to no one.
I ciach. Okej, to teraz chodźcie proszę wszyscy tu.
They must.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
How does that please you? About time. Watch this.
O,
Stand aside.
o kurde. Gdzie ty jesteś? Tu. Okej. What the... Mamy cię. I nara. Nie, jeszcze nie. Ulala. Yeah, I take over. Nice. Mało obrażeń. Cia. Kurde. Nie mam tą inną postać jeszcze, lanca albo... Nie wiem co to do końcowie jest, magia. Kurde. No, panie, już gin. Mam cię w końcu. Kurde. Za długo to trwało. Za długo to trwało. Okej. 20 koła. Już. To mogę też już wziąć. Master Seal 3, ale... Okej. Szybko do kampa z powrotem. Ten odcinek będzie dłuższy.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
I Facility Master jeszcze. Okidoki.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Ciebie mamy. Batalion jeszcze guild. I ciebie mamy.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Mamy jeden trening.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
So I'm facing.
Oh.
We were both in top form.
This is quite fast.
Dobrze. 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 No to na tym akurat też zakończę ten odcinek. Trochę walk było. I w następnym oczywiście pramy dalej do przodu. To trzymajcie się i do zobaczenia.